Hey there, and a big hello to everyone listening, especially those of you working in public service.
Yeah, you're the ones out there making things happen for our communities every day.
Absolutely. And today, we're doing a deep dive into something pretty important, how government organizations can, really boost their impact.
We're looking at how focusing on what citizens actually need and achieve the outcomes can make digital initiatives way more effective.
And we're drawing this from a really interesting Forrester analysis. They looked at digital public services all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Different levels of government, different areas to public health, transport, education, you name it.
So this isn't just about like fancy new websites or apps.
Not at all. It's deeper than that. It's about fundamentally aligning the work government does with the actual needs of the people being served.
Okay, makes sense. So where do we start? Forrester's first big lesson sounds philosophical. Customer outcome versus agency mission.
It does sound a bit like that, doesn't it? But it's a really practical question. What drives the work? Is it the mission statement written down somewhere? Or is it the positive change you want to see for the citizen?
It's like that chicken or the egg thing they mentioned, right?
Exactly. Are we building this digital tool because our internal process requires it? Or because it will genuinely help someone out there? Sometimes agencies get a bit tangled up in that.
I can see that. You get focused on the tasks, the internal targets, the way things have always been done.
Right. And you forget to ask, okay, but how does this feel to the person using the service? Does it actually solve their problem?
There was that quote in the analysis, something about the law.
Oh, yeah, from the law professor. The law is made for the people, not the other way around. Simple, but powerful.
It really puts things in perspective.
It does. And it leads to this idea of bending the mission to serve your customers, not bending the customers to serve your mission.
I like how that's phrased, bend the mission. So for someone working day to day in government, how does that change things?
Well, it means asking different questions, doesn't it? Before launching a new digital service or even updating a form, you're asking, will this actually make life easier or better for the people who rely on us?
So the focus shifts from just ticking boxes or meeting internal KPIs.
To looking at the real-world impact. Are people healthier? Safer? Is it easier for them to access benefits or information? That becomes the driver.
Okay, so if you adopt that mindset, that citizen first thinking, the next step is figuring out if you're actually succeeding, right? Measuring it.
Precisely. And let's be honest, governments collect tons of data.
Oh, yeah. Reports, dashboards, spreadsheets, lots of numbers floating around.
But the analysis points out that a lot of commonly reported metrics, well, they don't mean much from the citizen's viewpoint.
Right. Like the report asks, who cares more about the number of app downloads or total digital transactions? The agency or the person who just needed to, say, renew their license quickly.
Exactly. The IT team might care about downloads, but the citizen cares about getting their task done easily.
So we need metrics that tell a better story, a digital story that connects with people.
That's the idea. We need to show how digital efforts lead to tangible improvements in people's lives. Outcomes, not just outputs.
And Forrester gave some concrete examples of this, didn't they?
They did. Really good ones. Think about childhood vaccinations. The goal, the big outcome, might be achieving, say, complete vaccinations for kids by age 3, maybe seeing a double-digit rise in that rate.
Okay, that's a clear health outcome everyone understands.
Right. Now, the digital proxies or activities driving that could be things like online awareness campaigns, maybe targeted SMS alerts to uninsured parents, definitely easy online appointment scheduling.
So you track those digital activities, the alerts, the scheduling, because they contribute to the bigger outcome of more kids getting vaccinated.
Exactly. The online scheduling is a means, not the end goal. The vaccinated kids are the goal.
Got it. What was the other example? Something about emergencies.
Yes, emergency response. Again, the ultimate outcome we care about is reducing fatalities from things like fires or heart attacks.
Right.
Maybe aiming for a double-digit drop.
A huge goal, saving lives.
Absolutely. Now, the digital proxies helping achieve that could include automated monitoring systems, maybe AI helping dispatchers, better real-time tracking for fire trucks and ambulances, all designed to shorten that average response time.
So faster response times enabled by tech.
Leading to fewer fatalities. The tech metrics matter, like system uptime or response time data, but only because they directly link to saving lives. That's the story you tell.
Those examples really hit home. It makes you think, for anyone listening, what are those crucial outcomes in your area of work? What do citizens really care about?
And then how can digital tools be specifically designed and measured to push those outcomes forward. It flips the script a bit.
Definitely. Instead of, here's a cool tech tool, how can we use it? It's, here's the outcome citizens need, how can tech help us get there?
You got it. Which brings us, inevitably, to the third big lesson.
Let me guess. Money. Budget.
You know it. Connecting those digital metrics and outcome goals to the budget. Because brilliant ideas are great, but they need funding.
Ah, yes, the language of dollars and cents, as they say. Or pounds and pence, or euros.
Whatever the currency. Budget holders need to see the financial sense. In government, that means talking about budget planning, cost accounting, efficiency, proving value for taxpayer money.
So you can have the best citizen-focused digital plan in the world, but if you can't make the business case...
It's going to be a really tough sell. The analysis stresses that digital leaders who succeed are the ones who can speak that finance language.
What does that involve?
Well, things like really granular tracking of tech and operational costs, showing strong cost controls, and building solid business cases.
So showing how this new digital approach isn't just better for citizens, but maybe it's also more efficient, saves money in the long run, reduces workload elsewhere.
Exactly. You need to frame it that way. How does this investment lead to savings, or greater efficiency, or processing more applications with the same staff? And crucially, how does it achieve those better citizen outcomes we just talked about? It's linking it all together.
Better services, better outcomes, and better value. That's the winning combo for a budget holder.
That's the goal. It's showing that digital isn't just an expense. It's a strategic investment in serving the public more effectively and efficiently.
Okay, this has been really insightful. Let's quickly recap the main takeaways for everyone listening in public service.
Sure. 3 main things. First, always prioritize the citizen outcome. Ask how your digital work improves real lives.
Second,
Track metrics that actually demonstrate that improvement to citizens. Tell that impact story. Don't just count clicks or internal activities.
and third,
And third, connect it to the budget. Learn to speak the language of finance, build strong business cases, and show the value both in efficiency and in better outcomes.
So fundamentally, it's about seeing digital not as the end goal, but as a powerful set of tools to help you achieve your core mission, serving the public better.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And maybe a final thought for everyone to take away.
Yeah, just something to mull over.
Huh.
In your own work, right now, what's one small thing you could do differently to bring that citizen outcome focus a little bit sharper?
Could be a question you ask in a meeting, a metric you start tracking, even just a conversation you have with a colleague.
Exactly. Just one small shift. Because those little changes, when everyone starts making them, can really add up to a big difference in how government serves its people.